If you're planning to start a perfect business today, this is just the right video for you to watch. Hello, Value family. In today's video, I'm going to share with you everything you need to know about perfect business, how to package, how to everything you just need to know about this perfect business and how to maximize profit. That is a very important factor. So here are all the ingredients I'll be using. I'll be using some grapes, some cashew nuts. I'll be using the green and the red apples, some bananas, this disposable cup, this is the medium size. You also need some disposable gloves, your scissors, granola, some small nylon for packaging, your disposable spoon. Everything that I use here is just basic. If you're adding any other thing, it's just up to you, it's just optional and it's just up to your taste. So I showed you some serviette. So first of all, we are going to be making this water and salt solution, which is just putting your water and add salt. Stir this all together. This is going to help retain the natural colors of your fruits, like the apples and your bananas. They are not going to change color. So I'm just going to set this aside and we'll start by cutting the apple. And one trick, if you're a business owner, if you're trying to start a perfect business, how to cut your apple. Don't cut it too tiny. Don't cut it too tiny because you're trying to maximize profit. When you cut it too tiny, just know that it's going to consume more apple. You're going to add more apple to your perfect cup. Hope you understand. Don't cut it too tiny. At least this size is okay. This is just going to help fill up your perfect cup. Hope you understand what I mean. I don't even know why I'm sharing this, but this is for business owners. If you are starting up this perfect business, cutting your apples this way is just going to help you to maximize profit. So I'm just trying to remove the seed of the apple and we'll proceed to cut it. If you don't want to use the water and salt solution, you can use your lemon juice. They do the same work and it's just going to help your fruit to retain its natural color. It's not going to change color. You know, when you cut your apple and leave it, after a while it's just going to change color. So after cutting this, I'm just going to transfer it into this water and salt solution. Just allow this to sit for a few minutes and strain it out. Don't worry, your apple is not going to be salty, but if you add plenty salt or if you add too much salt, you can just proceed to rinse that out in your sink. But the salt I added is not going to affect these apples at all. So after that, I'll proceed now to cut the red apples. Just the same process. After cutting it, you can see the size, but I have to bring it closer for you to see. Just add it into the water and salt solution. You can proceed to just allow this to sit for a few minutes before draining. The next thing I'm going to do now is to just wrap the disposable spoon with our serviette into this nylon. This is pretty much very easy. Just watch as I do this. Just the nylon, your disposable spoon, and the serviette. Just wrap it up and just place this in. Seal it up, and that is all. Just watch as I am wrapping this up. And that is it. I told you it's very much easier. And we are done with this. I'm just making 3 cups of parfait. So I just wrapped the 3 spoon for this. And I have a very detailed recipe on this Greek yogurt. You can see how thick this is looking. I didn't add any corn flour or stabilizer to get this thickness. So if you're interested in the recipe, just go to my page is there on how to make your very own thick Greek yogurt at home. So this is what I've added. I'm just going to show you 3 ways on how you can package your parfait. We have the double parfait, we have the that's the double step parfait, we have the triple step parfait, just depending on what you want and what you are going for. So for this one, I started in first, of course, with Greek yogurt. I'm going in now with some bananas. I call this off camera so that this video won't be too long. You can see the size of the bananas, right? It's not very tiny and it's not very big. At least you can scoop this out with your spoon, and that is just what you want. So after layering the bananas, I'm going in again with some Greek yogurt. This is the double step parfait. This is just the basic one. After your fruit, after your banana, you go in again with another layer of Greek yogurt. Now you are just going to top it up with all the fruits that you need. So I'm going in first with the red apples, the green apples. This is just variation of colors so that it will be very attractive. You can use other fruits like strawberry, kiwi, depending on your budget or what your clients want. So every other thing you add is just up to you. So like I said, every other thing is just optional, but this is just pretty much the basics that you need to make a very good parfait. So I added in some cashew nuts for that to just pop it up. Add in the grape last. The grape should be on top. So you're going to cover this with the cover and it's just going to be properly sealed. This is what you have. It's looking very attractive. So I'll proceed now to prepare the second one. Just like we did previously, start up first with the Greek yogurt. I'm going for the three-step Greek yogurt or three decks Greek yogurt, depending on what you call it. This is just layering three fruits instead of two or one. So after adding in some apples, I'll go ahead and add in extra Greek yogurt on top. I'm going in again with some bananas. This is the time I'm going to add in some bananas. Depending on what you add to your parfait, that is how you are going to cost it. If you are using only bananas, you can't expect this to be the same price with someone that are using exotic fruits like kiwis, blackcurrant, and the rest. So after layering the banana, I added in some grapes. This is just going to make this very beautiful. So after adding the grapes, I'm going to top this again with another Greek yogurt. Like I told you earlier, this is the three-step parfait. So add in your Greek yogurt on top of this, and you go ahead now to add in extra fruits on top. This is loaded. A scoop of this, you are sure to have something to go in with it. So this is the three-step or three-deck parfait. So I'm adding some apples on top of these. Just make the top very attractive. Remember, the eyes eats first before it gets into the stomach. So I'm just adding in some apples, go in again with some grapes. The cashew nut is just an added effigy. I hope you understand that because our granola already contains some cashew nuts. So this is just what is just going to attract whoever you are selling or whoever you are serving this to. So this is the last parfait we are making. This is just the basic parfait where you have more bananas than any other thing. Just load the bottom with some bananas, go in with your Greek yogurt and top it up with fruit. At least you know there is something for everyone depending on how you package your parfait. Like this won't really cost much if you had to cost this, but it turns out it also looks beautiful just depending on the way you package this. If you notice, we didn't use much of our Greek yogurt and we also have this parfait. So depending on the budget of your client or the budget you are working with, you should know you always have something for everyone and you also make profit. It's all depending on how you are going to package the parfait to make it look beautiful. And one thing most perfect business owner do, I always see, is to add your granola to your parfait. Please don't do that. If you're watching this video, please don't do that. Before it gets to your customer, it's going to become very soggy. Granola is meant to be crunchy, and they need that crunchy granola to go with their parfait, not something very soggy and soft. So package your granola separately, just like I did here. This doesn't cost much and you won't need much to just package your granola. This nylon is just sealable. It has its own, it comes with its own gum. So package this and seal. If you're going for container, it might affect the cost of your production. So after that, I just placed my stickers. You just know how we do that, right? Just place your stickers and this is the time for you to wrap this. I'm using this sellotape. This is just going to seal this very well. You want it very sealed. I know the cover has already done its work, but you just need to be double sure. You just want to be double sure. So seal this properly, just like this. So before it gets to your customer, they won't have any spill at all, especially if you are doing deliveries. So you have to seal this very well. And this sellotape will just do the work for you. So I'm just going to seal all these first before we add in the rest. Let me add this here. If you are going into Parfait business, try to make your own Greek yogurt yourself. If you can't make your own Greek yogurt yourself, make sure you order from a reliable plug, because the main deal here is the Greek yogurt. Once your Greek yogurt is nice, once the yogurt you use, let me just put it that way, is nice, just know that you're going to have returning customers. So bear this at the back of your mind. Try to learn how to make your own Greek yogurt. So I'll suggest you go to watch the video. Is very simple on how to make your own Greek yogurt at home. And one other thing I want to add here, if you are doing for business, please try to buy in large quantity. If you can afford to buy the big bag of milk, because I know it's expensive now, you can get a quarter or half bag of that depending on your budget. Even for your granola, I have the recipe on how to make your own granola at home. If you make all this, you are going to maximize profit if you're able to make all this yourself. But if you are buying to package, the profit margin is just going to be very slim. But you'll still have make some profit from repackaging, but it will be very slim. But if you really want to make profit, I suggest you make this yourself. For your granola, buy your rolled oats in bags. If you cannot afford in bags, just meet those sellers that sell in bags. I think they have the repackaging options for those that can't afford the full buy. Either you go for the half, the quarter, or even go in pints. That way you're going to maximize profit. And for business, just go in, just go in minimal when making your granola. Your coconut is enough. I think I have a recipe on that. You can just go to watch that. So this is just me packaging this properly. Just add in the granola on top or by the side, depending on how you want it. Adding your spoon behind or by the side. Just at this stage, just this, you can decide to do anything that you want, but try not to cover your brand name. Is very important. So I'm just going to use the tape to just make sure this is holding around it. And after that, our parfait is ready. Is well packaged. It will be delivered intact. Like nothing will go wrong when you are delivering this, except the dispatcher just wants to show you shege. But for this, it is properly sealed and is intact. And that is all the basics you need to start a perfect business today. With all these, I assure you, just go on and start your perfect business without fear, and you are going to really succeed. Thank you guys for watching this video to this point. As you can see, our perfect is ready to go. If I've enjoyed this content, let me know in the comment section below. And if you like recipes like this, please hit the subscribe button below. I share relatable recipes and small business ideas you can start from your home. And if you have any other question about how to start up a perfect business,
Just hit me up.
in the comment section below, I will get back to you. And to my returning subscribers, you know you have a special place in my heart, right? I'll see you next time. Bye.